In trading and investment, there is a periodic table. Periodic table applies to physics and chemistry, to name just a couple. The reason it's a periodic table is on the periodic table, the first element that's listed is called hydrogen, represented by the H. And it is on the left side of the elemental column. The second is based on helium, which is a noble gas, stable gas, and on and on and on and on. Now, those are the elements that make up the compounds that are defined throughout the universe. These compounds are found in one end of the universe and at the other end of the universe. And based on my makeup, I am mostly made of carbon and water. And therefore, on the other side of the universe, there is a being that is exemplified by a carbon and water. One day, we'll find them and we'll communicate with them, despite the fact that there is a severe lag. Someday, we'll figure out how to overcome that lag and have a distant conversation instantly. So in the meantime, this is day trading. Day trading has also a elemental flavor to day trading, to the definition likened to the periodic table. And one of the foundations of day trading is what is called the breakout. That is a breakout. In simple terminology, that is a breakout, either moving up or moving down. It is an inverse of what this is. Sideways is null and void, as it serves no purpose, not even to the industry that is catering to it, unless it is there to cause people to be bored, to get out of the trade and maybe come back later, where it causes a commissions and expenses to be paid. But most likely, prop firms and Wall Street will not get paid much if it moves sideways. Just imagine if this level is at zero. Why would anybody buy? Right? Constantly at zero. So, well, there has been a case where the oil was at negative, right? So essentially, that's what it is. Down and up. It's a fundamental setup. That is a fundamental setup that is defined within the scope of day trading. Okay. Now, why would this be the fundamental setup uh, that is used to describe the day trading? Because move down, sideways, move up. Essentially, that's the core of day trading, and that's the element of day trading. That's it. That's the element. It could, of course, it could be that the movement can occur from here and catch up to here. Okay, right there. To pick up where it is and move up. Okay, or it could be that it could be from here, moving up, and then move down just like that. It's a flavor du jour. And that's where the badger lives, sideways. I coined the word badger. That's what it is. Moving sideways. You know, it's flat. Don't do anything, right? That's the bear. That's the bull. That's the foundation. Just like hydrogen, which has one electron, one proton, and one neutron, right? So if I were to liken that, I would say this is the neutron. Actually, that would be proton. No, actually that would be electron. And that would be proton, neutron. And this will be proton, matter of fact. That's the way it is. Now, the foundation of the fundamental setup is essentially looking into the case where here is the flat line and then a breakout occurs. That is a breakout. That is a fundamental pattern right there. That is a fundamental thing that applies to all trades. That's all. That is a, so that would be the breakout. I wonder if I can label that. Can I label it? Label it? Label it? I wonder if I can label that. Is there a way to put a text on it? Text box. Text direction. Property. Okay. Can I do that? Text box. Okay, anyway. So, I wonder if I can insert that. Yeah, right there. Breakout. Okay. I describe that as breakout. Okay. All right. Well, okay. I was gonna label this, but that's what it is. It's a breakout right there. All right. So I'll just say that's a breakout right there. That is a description of a breakout. That's what happens. It's essentially that's essentially what trading is. Essentially, that's point A right here. Point A. And the idea is to get to point B. Point B. Right here. Point A to point B. That's the fundamental setup. And all I have to do is get in here and then sell right here. That's it. That's essentially that's what every trade occurs. People will say like, okay, here's support here, resistance here, and there's like support here. Okay, that's support. Support here, just like that. That's resistance and support right here, right? And say, well, okay, if the shape forms into certain shape or pullback or something like that, essentially a pullback is made up of this fundamental element too, right? Because pullback means that initially it started out like this, It had a little bit of this, and then it will return to this. That's what a pullback is. Essentially, that's what it is. This is what I call the fundamental setup, and it applies to everything. This is the holy grail of a setup.